Hello, folks. This is Eleanor Hyde, executive producer of this magical show you are listening to. And since you've made it to episode 4, I wanted to do some housekeeping. So if you'll hang out with me for a few minutes, I am going to run through all the things that I think you should know about our plans for Amy and Adam and the whole world of the Harbingers. First up, people keep asking us how much show is coming. What can I expect? We are so excited to be working on another big, sprawling, ongoing show. So this first season will be 16 episodes that come out bi-weekly on Thursdays. That just happens to time out so that episode 8 will drop on Christmas. And after that, we are planning a mid-season break in the month of January, and then we'll be back with another 8 episodes. Season 2 is in the works after that, but a little more on that later. Next, we have a website, and I think you should check it out. It's audaciousmachinecreative.com, and that will always be linked in the show notes so you can find it. On the website, we have a timeline of events of the Harbingers. Basically, we're taking all the events that Adam and Amy talk about in a totally mixed up order and, well, we're putting them in order so you can see things a little more chronologically. I am thinking about this a little like the map at the front of a fantasy novel. You don't need it to follow the story, but it might help, and it's definitely fun. Also on the website, we've got transcripts. If you like using transcripts for accessibility reasons, we think the transcripts on the website are a big improvement over what's auto-generated by the apps. Or you might decide that you want a transcript for like a one-off reason, like checking something somebody said, or you thought a line was really quotable and you want to copy it down. Transcripts are also great for that. And lastly, we really want to make a bunch of seasons of this story. And assuming that you also want us to make more seasons of this show, I have a couple suggestions of how you can help make that happen. You can become a member of Audacious Machine Creative and support the show financially. Members get ad-free access to all of our shows, so that includes The Harbingers, but also Unwell, A Midwestern Gothic Mystery, World Gone Wrong, and Our Fair City. Additionally, we share bonus and behind-the-scenes content there. Membership is $5 a month, and you can see all the details on our website, which I mentioned earlier. But actually, even more important than that is telling your friends. The absolute number one way that people start listening to any podcast is because their friends told them about it. Or, I don't know, maybe their friend forcefully puts them in a car and makes them listen to it. Not that I'm I am suggesting that. I've done it. It works really well. So, if you are enjoying this journey with Adam and Amy, please tell your friends about it. It means a lot to us. That is everything. Thank you for sticking with me through all this housekeeping. We really appreciate your being here and listening to the Harbingers. So without further ado, episode 4.
You know, I've been having a hard time trying to explain what Midnight Burger is, so how about I let them give it a shot?
Just wanted to let you all know that I really, really appreciate Midnight Burger.
I just wanted to let you know that you definitely have a huge fan here in the Middle East, in the GCC.
Just wanted to give you guys a shout out, tell you how much I love you guys.
All of the weirdness is really my jam, really right up my alley.
Bruce, I love your podcast. It's been pure joy to listen to.
Just here to say, keep up the great work. That season was amazing.
I wanted to thank both of you for everything you've done. We really love the show.
Your podcast is amazing.
It's such an amazing show altogether.
It's really nice knowing that there's another dimension that I can travel to and kind of escape.
You guys have actively ruined all other audio dramas for me.
You can't get people to understand the humaning that happens in this damn show.
Keep doing what you're doing because it's awesome.
I love you guys. Can't wait for more.
Thank you so much for everything you do.
You are hope. You bring hope with you, and you might not think it, but you are far more important than you realize. Thank you.
Take care. Love you. We open at 6.
At the nexus of all things, there is a diner. Look for Midnight Burger on your favorite podcasting app, or just go to weopenat6.com.
Sinclair University, Registrar, September 2024. I remember the first day that I met Adam Blackwell.
It'll be fine, Paul. Trust me. Professor McCandless, he can seem intimidating at first, and he'll put you through a bit of a ringer, but just take it one day at a time and do the work. It'll be fine. Trust me.
Excuse me. Sorry to just totally horn in on your conversation, but are you in the anthro department? Sorry, I must seem like a total... I'm Amy. I'm starting my master's program here.
Oh, sure. I'm Adam. This is Paul. We'll be in the same cohort, actually.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. Nice to meet you guys. But could you help me out for a second? Because I am lost right now. Do you know where Rogers Hall is?
Yeah, we're both lifers, so... Oh, we did our undergrad here. We know our way around. Okay, so what you want to do is go straight down the green until you get to the big fountain. And have you seen the big fountain already?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you go there, then you go around the black building with all the ivy. Then you see this red brick place with this weird, I guess kind of tower thing. You can't miss it. That's Rogers.
Amazing. You were a lifesaver.
Oh, no. It's like there are basically no signs anywhere on campus for some reason. It's a real trial by fire.
Well, that makes me feel like so much less of an idiot. Let me just write down everything that you said. So, you've taken classes with McCandless, then?
Yeah. One or two.
Is he as as everything as the stories make him sound?
El Cora Crelacar Doctrum Eldrigen.
Excuse me?
El Cora Crelacar Doctrum Eldrigen.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
I was just saying that he might be the smartest man in the world. Sorry, I thought that if you were in the grad program, you'd at least have a rough handle on the language of the sun. You might want to brush up on that before the first session. Just something to think about.
Sure. I'll think about it.
Cool. We should run, but good luck with Rogers Hall.
Your subjunctive sucks, dude.
Excuse me?
You may have meant to say that he might be the smartest man in the world, but what you actually said was that he would be the most world-smart man. That's why I was so confused. Eldora krelekar daktir uldur, Elgin, would have been a better way of getting your idea across. Also, your pronunciation is super fucking messy. You're not trilling your R's at all, and your stress pattern is barely there, which doesn't help anything. Sort of seems like maybe you've spent a lot of time reading the Harbinger languages, but not a lot of time actually saying the stuff out loud, which is the thing we really worked on back when I was at Princeton. You might want to, brush up on that before we get started. It's just something to think about. See you in class.
What in all the fuck just happened?
It wasn't quite hate at first sight, but, well, it was about as close as you could get. Audacious Machine Creative presents The Harbingers. Created by Gabriel Urbina. Episode 4, Send My Love.
Let's take a moment to discuss your relationship with Dr. Blackwell. If you had to describe your feelings towards him as vividly yet succinctly as possible, how would you do it?
There's this concept in Harbinger mythology, what they called a mulkadir. It's this idea that for every person, there is a disaster that has been sent to Earth, and I mean a disaster, like a hurricane or a flood or a volcano or something. And it was put on Earth specifically to test them. Sooner or later, you meet yours, and it either makes you stronger or it breaks you. I think Adam Blackwell might be my mulkadir.
So safe to say there's some animosity between the two of you.
I don't know. You spend half a decade fighting a volcano, at a certain point you kinda start to respect the damn thing.
You first met as graduate students in the same cohort. You disliked each other. Was there a point at which things escalated?
Yeah. It escalated with the assignment. It was late in our first year, and Professor McCandless asked us to stay after class one day. Sinclair University, April 2025.
Shut the door, please, Miss Stirling. Thank you. And thank you both for being willing to stay behind for a moment. I wanted to talk to the two of you.
Okay, sir, I don't think I can be held responsible for what happened in class today. It was a perfectly civil discussion before she jumped in and started getting very personal on her text. My interpretation of the Caldor text is fine. Thank you very much, but I don't think that I should be blamed for anything that...
Enough. I'm done with this. I'm done with the two of you hijacking every group discussion. I'm done with the two of you bickering. I'm done with the passive-aggressive little asides. The other students hate it. The librarians hate it. And most important of all, I hate it.
We're just trying to...
Did I give either of you permission to speak? I don't know how this thing between the two of you started, but I'm done with it. We're going to get the two of you to get along, or we're going to get to the point where one of you kills the other one. The Robinson site, down in Princess Elizabeth Land. I've gotten the financing for a fieldwork expedition down there come December. You two want to come along? No need to talk. Just nod if it's a yes. Okay, good. Here's the deal. That's a photograph of a stone carving. They just dug it up before nightfall down there. It's brand new. Virgo intacto. I think when I was your age, translating something like this might have taken me 3 weeks. You have 2.
But I don't think that's going to be...
Bit. Here's the rules of the game, kids. You get this translated before the time is up. You get to meet the lost Harbinger city up close and personal. Clock runs out and I don't have a translation that's at least half as good as mine. You both stay home for Christmas. No half measures. No participation trophies. It's all or nothing. You either do it or you don't. 2 weeks, starting now. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. I'll leave you two to figure out how you want to work together.
Sir? A question? What if one of us translates this on our own? Would only that person go to the Robinson site?
If one of you translates this on your own, Miss Stirling, I will personally pay for the 76 trombones for the parade.
Four days later, the Silver Barb, Logan Square, Chicago. I think I might be cursed.
You're not cursed.
No, hang on. Let's not dismiss the idea out of hand.
Amy, I've met cursed people. I've met people who were followed around by pestilence. Your cushy grad school ass with your cushy grad school problems? You're not cursed. Here.
Okay, 1, cheers. Thank you for the beer. 2, okay. Ouch. I thought we were friends because I could always count on you for a sympathetic ear.
Nah, read the fine print on the contract, Amy. You're friends with me because I'll always call you out on your shit, and I'm friends with you because you are an endlessly entertaining hot mess.
I would like to revisit the terms of this agreement.
I'll have my people reach out to your people. In the meantime, girl, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, Andy. And fine. Point taken. My life is not exactly a...
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Did you say Andy? Your gal pal who you complain about Adam to
is Andrea fucking Shepherd?
She was just Andrea Shepherd, bartender at the time.
You knew her when she was Andrea Shepherd, bartender?
I knew her before then, even. I met her when I was 16. She did some work with my mother. She was 21 or 22 back then. We were just far apart enough that our lives felt totally separate, but close enough that we felt like real people to one another. And yeah, I know, I heard how awful that sounded. That's teenage Amy logic, I guess. But I didn't know a lot of people in Chicago that first year. And she'd moved there when I was still at Princeton. So we hung out a lot while I was in school. Is there a problem?
Not exactly, but, well, suffice it to say, we're going to come back and unpack this at a later point.
I salivate at the thought.
What happened next?
Okay, so you gotta do work with a guy you can't stand. Is it so bad?
I don't know. How can you possibly be this stubborn? Are you just gonna sit there and
Yes,
try to tell
I am
me?
going to. If you take a second and actually look at the thing,
I've
you'll
seen
see.
it, Adam, but you are not listening to what I am telling you.
I have listened, okay? And I know you want your answer to be the right one, but it's not as simple as that.
None of this is about what I want. It's about what you want. No, wait, I do know. Yes, it is that bad. We haven't even started on the translation. We just get together and yell at each other.
Is it good yelling, at least?
Oh, yeah. Good form, quality, decibel count. Any day now, we are just gonna blow the south wall off the Reynolds building.
That you?
Yeah, that is me. Ah! Speak of the devil, and he doth text. Amy, meet me at the fountain in an hour if you're free. Oh, jeez.
Okay, allow me to share a thought. Why meet with him at all? If you're just snapping at each other like a pair of
grad students.
Okay, well, I was gonna go with jackals, but yeah, sure, if you want to use the unflattering term. If neither one of you can do this without the other, what's the harm in just leaving it alone?
Meet me at the fountain even if you're not free. It's important.
You could just not.
I can't be the one that quits. I can't be the one that quits first, at least. I'm okay with losing, but I can't lose.
It's your blood pressure.
Love you too, Andy. See you later. An hour later, Sinclair University. Adam?
Amy, thanks for coming.
Yeah. You wanted to talk?
Yeah.
You're not talking.
I know, just give me a... I've been thinking about you and me. About us. Because I don't think we can actually work together on this thing. Not when we're like this.
Like what?
Well, for starters, I don't like you.
I don't like you either.
Pretty much every word you say, I want to...
Correct.
And every idea that I have, you want to...
Refute.
And even when you do make a good point, some part of me wants to...
Argue with it? Yeah, okay, I take your point.
So, I think we need to do something drastic.
Drastic? Drastic like what?
Well, two options come to mind. Option one is we commit. I hate you, you hate me. We circle around one another, we growl, snap at each other. Sooner or later, one of us wins and the other, I don't know, transfers to UCLA.
Fuck, that's bleak. What's the alternative?
Have a drink with me tonight?
What? What did you
You know, you, me, a drink.
What, like a drink of cyanide or...
What? No, Jesus, Amy, a drink of beer or wine or whiskey or I don't know, whatever.
No, beer's fine.
I was thinking maybe the Broken Quarter, around 8.
What in all the fuck is happening right now?
What do you think is happening? A date. I'm asking if you would like to go on a date with me. Tonight?
But you dislike me.
That's not what I said.
Well, what did you say?
I said I don't like you. So that might mean I dislike you, or it might mean the other thing. You want to find out which one it is?
This is a very stupid idea.
That's not a no.
I really think that this is stupid. It's stupid, and ridiculous.
That's still not a no.
Like, what, we're just gonna have a drink and then that's just supposed to make everything else just
Amy,
fine?
Are you saying no?
I think I'm not saying no.
Okay. So, you want to say 9?
Yeah, 9 works.
Cool.
Well, I
gotta
get
go
going
to a thing,
do
but
some
I'll see
stuff,
you later.
So bye. The Harbingers will be back after these messages. And now, back to the Harbingers. Thing is, it was a stupid idea, and nothing came of it.
What happened? During the date itself, what went wrong?
Oh, come on. I'm sure Adam already told you all about it. Do you need me to take you through all of it again?
Is there a reason you don't?
Because it's embarrassing. Okay? All of this stuff is... It is so ancient history. All of it. The idea that it might matter to what happened in Boston is just...
Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but it does matter. It matters because it's you and it's him, and the two of you are right at the heart of the matter. So, indulge me. April 24th, 2025. What happened?
Sinclair University, 2025.
Okay, your turn. Tell me something interesting.
Okay, right. Sure. Did you know that right now there are 7 people who could save the world?
7 people who... What?
7 people right now on this planet, all of whom could save the world.
And not like people who could press a launch the nukes button and are refraining from it.
No, fuck that. That sucks. I'm talking about active, making things that are broken not be broken, saving the world.
Okay, consider me intrigued. Who are these magnificent 7?
Paul Berthold, Makoto Kamiki, Simon Godowski, Jerome Eckerberg, Jacqueline St. Pierre, Carlos Luis Mendez, and Zakir Mujambar.
The world's 6 richest men and its richest woman. I see. So, how do they save the world, though?
Well, for example, Simon Godowski has a net worth of $210 billion. NGOs estimate that the yearly cost of ending world hunger would be...
$200 billion?
No! Your guess is way high. Conservative estimate, $10 billion a year.
Wait, seriously?
Other stuff's even cheaper. The threshold for extreme poverty is set at those living for $3.20 a day. Bumping about 900 million people up to that level costs about $1.8 billion. Eckerberg's got that in his glove compartment.
Holy shit.
I know! Let's see. I think clean water across the world's about $50 billion. Child health's about $400 a year per child. Call that another $50 billion, give or take. Homelessness is actually really tough, but something like $13 billion would end homelessness in San Francisco. Which, okay, now we've kind of gotten away from the saving the world, but...
Still very much worth doing. Which does kind of beg the question.
If there are people who have the ability to just snap their fingers and save the world, why is the world not saved? I don't fucking know! I mean, God, do you have any guesses?
Well, I mean, cash flow, maybe? Like... Just because Jacqueline St. Pierre has a net worth of $200 billion, it doesn't mean she has it sitting in a bank somewhere. It's like in stocks and bonds and company valuation.
Okay, sure, fine. But that feels like a surmountable problem. If you have something worth $50 billion, theoretically you should be able to sell it and then you have $50 billion. Yeah?
I'm sort of scared to disagree with you right now.
Good. That means my whole shtick is doing its job. I don't know, man. If I had that much power, and if there's as much broken in the world as there is today, I think I'd feel a, moral imperative to do something about it.
Okay. I'm sold. Let's eat the rich.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, let's do it. Just the 7 richest, though. No need to be greedy.
Okay, sure. Let's eat those 7 people and feed the world.
How do you know all of this stuff off the top of your head?
I like actuarial tables and I have a good head for numbers, even when I'm outraged. No, especially when I'm outraged. You would think that you'd know that by now.
So, we've had a drink.
3 by my count.
And now what happens?
I don't know. How would you feel about walking me home?
I'd feel okay about that.
Oh, that was easy. I didn't even need to do that thing where I make my eyes all big and round.
Hey, I will have you know that I am immune to the thing where you make your eyes all big and round.
Nobody's immune to the thing. It's like a superpower. I'm basically an X-Men villain.
Oh.
Before we call it a night and call this a successful date, tell me. You had a thought a moment ago about why people aren't saving the world. I saw you bite down on something. What was it?
No, it's...
Come on, tell me. I want to know.
Well, how much would it cost to, say, fix climate change?
Oh, I don't know, 700 billion a year, something like that?
Okay, so if I wanted to solve climate change, but I've only got a measly 200 billion in my bank account, wouldn't the most productive thing I could do with that money be to, well, turn it into 700 billion?
I mean, not really? Like, the only way to accumulate that much capital would probably be through means that release more carbon into the atmosphere.
Okay, but if there was a way to do it without...
I mean, even in theory, it's a little messy.
But let's just say that there was
Well, academically,
a way.
it could be interesting,
Just
but...
a thought experiment.
Okay,
Indulge
fine.
me.
Okay, fine. You are indulged. But what are you saying?
I'm saying that since no one person can actually stop the world from ending, we should...
Wait, what? No, the whole point I'm making is that someone could save the world.
Okay, someone like Fritz Haber, maybe, but in reality...
I think we're getting away from the point.
No,
and
look, it's just a matter of...
Adam, hang on, can I just... I don't think it's responsible. That's all. To just hoard money and power under the auspices of maybe someday we'll have enough to actually make a difference. If you can make a difference today, isn't it better to make a difference today? Like, I know you can be a little obtuse, but you're also annoyingly brilliant, so you have to at least be able to see it from that perspective, right?
Okay. It's getting a little late. Maybe we should call it a night.
Adam,
Obtuse. I'm obtuse?
Okay, like 3 words after that I called you brilliant.
And annoying.
Annoyingly brilliant! There's a difference! Which you'd know if you ever actually listened to what is coming out of my mouth.
Sorry, Amy. You know, sometimes it's just... I'm trying to keep track of the big picture, okay? Sorry if that's too obtuse or annoying of me for you.
It's not, Adam. It really isn't, but you are so worried about getting something wrong that... God, I just want you to take a swing at something. At anything. Just so I know that there's a real person somewhere in there.
You know, it's funny. I thought that's what I was doing tonight. But can't get it right every time, I suppose. Good night, Amy. See you later.
And then he left. And that was pretty much it. We had some fun arguing, and then we didn't have fun arguing. End of the story.
And after the date? What happened then?
I am done with men.
Everything okay, champ?
I am done with men. I am done with listening to men and their stupid men ideas.
What happened? Amy, what happened?
Oh, I don't even know. Adam said that we should get together and have a drink, and so we got together. We had drinks. We were talking. It was nice. I was looking cute. And then And then we were snapping and fighting, and he said a thing, and I said a thing, and it was just what it always is with us. Oh God, I think I said he was obtuse and annoying. Who does that? Who is like, there you go, always being so annoying and obtuse? God.
You're one of a kind, Amy. So, now what?
I don't know. I resign myself to fighting with him from now until forever? Oh, God. Or maybe I do transfer to UCLA. God, then I'd really be cursed. Okay, Andy. What is that face?
Amy, look, I know it's verboten in our adult friendship to bring up anything about when you were 16.
Oh, you are on such thin ice right now.
But, permission to speak freely? Thank you. You remember those 3 weeks that you were totally obsessed with Joshua Peterson?
Who? Yes, okay, I remember the weeks in question.
Okay. And after that, you were going out with that Evan guy for a hot minute. And then Charlie? You talk about them nonstop, and then one day, nothing. What happened with them?
I don't know. I was 16 and kind of awful.
Girl, you're still kind of awful. That has not changed.
I know, shut up. Those guys were fun. For a bit. But then I got bored, I guess.
Okay, then. Well, then you have complained about Adam Blackwell every single time I've seen you for 9 months. And that is about 8 months longer than any boy has ever held your attention before.
Sorry, what are you saying?
I'm saying you fought, and you insulted one another, and you snapped at each other like little yappy dogs, but were you bored?
We practically tore each other apart, Andy.
Were you bored?
I think by the end we were insulting each other's life philosophy.
Amelia, were you bored?
No, I had a great time.
Of course you did! You big fucking weirdo! Oh my God, because you have been waiting for someone to come along that you could have a nice big shout at each other until you're red in the face argument with, and I think you wouldn't be so hung up on all of this if you didn't really like him on some level.
Don't make fun of me.
I would never, in a million years.
Oh my God, you know me so well. Amy Stirling, whose love language is a shouting match at a bar.
Yeah, but here's the $1 million question. Does he know that?
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I love you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Sinclair University seminar room, an hour later. Adam, there you... Sorry, hi, do you have a moment?
I'm, actually...
This'll just take a minute. I was thinking after last night, and I just needed to say that...
Well, Mr. Blackwell, I just had a chance to go over it. Congratulations. This is outstanding work. Well done. I'll be thrilled to have you along for the expedition in December.
Thank you, sir. It'll be an honor.
Ms. Stirling. Sorry to say I was wrong. Looks like it was possible for someone to crack that assignment on their own. There'll be other opportunities, I promise. Better luck next time.
Adam, what did you do?
After I left the bar last night, I just couldn't sleep. So I took a swing at it. And something just clicked. I guess I just needed to take a chance on it. I committed. That's what I did. But, sorry, you were going to say something.
I just wanted to say... Fuck you, Adam Blackwell. You're such an asshole.
Miss Stirling? Miss Stirling?
Sorry, what was the question?
I was just asking what happened next. After the date.
Nothing. From that point on, Adam and I were enemies. Couldn't stand one another. He got to go with McCandless. I didn't. Things soured for me at Sinclair after that, and eventually I went to look for greener pastures. Oh, sorry. Do you mind if I it'll be fast.
Please, go ahead.
Hey. No, I'm still here with the lawyer. We're still trying to see if we can clean up Adam's mess. Well, you are sweet for calling. It's nice to hear your voice. I know. Not exactly what you expected when we got married, was it? Oh, you still think I'm devastatingly pretty, though, right? Okay, good boy. Look, I should get back to it. But thanks for calling. I love you too. Bye. All right, Miss Skinner. What's next?
This has been The Harbingers, created by Gabriel Urbina. Come back on November 13th for Episode 5, Expert in a Dying Field. Today's episode was written by Gabriel Urbina. It was directed and sound designed by Jeffrey Nils Gardner. It featured the voices of Lauren Grace Thompson as Amy Stirling, Andrés Enriquez as Adam Blackwell, Emmy Bean as Claudia Skinner, Joshua K. Harris as Julian McCandless, and Sabrina Odigie as Andrea Shepherd. Our original music was composed by Nicholas Podany. Recording engineering and dialogue editing was by Zhuolin Wu. Our original show art was created by Cassie J. Allen. The executive producer for the series is Eleanor Hyde. You can learn more about the show, see a timeline of the events of our story, and become a supporting member at audaciousmachinecreative.com. This is an Audacious Machine Creative production. Thank you for listening.
Today's History Tidbit. On October 30th, 2005, Athena Energy was officially established and began operating out of its primary facility in the Arizona desert.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.